Alright, I think we're good.
Oh, okay.
Alright then. So let's go ahead and get started. So hello anyone.
Hello.
Ooh. Okay, thank you for joining us again. More Final Fantasy, Team PST and Toto and Crafter.
100 years.
Yeah.
Because this game will never end. Oh.
Probably not. Like I said, I imagine the Square Enix would go under first. Since
I imagine this game will probably become its own branch and just become a standalone thing.
yeah, maybe. Because I can't imagine it actually stay on its own for very long, unless he adamantly, defies every attempt to buy it out.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't know how likely it is. I'd say we're very likely to see some manner of, like, I don't know, some sort of like Netflix mini series or series for a Final Fantasy 14. Maybe a movie or so. It'll just be that big. I'm not gonna watch it though.
No.
Even if people say it's good. Which I can't care enough. Okay, here it is. Whew, there we are. And let me see. Oh yeah, stretch. Yeah. Alright, let me see. Go back and just remind us where we were. Essentially, because I really put materia as a key point to that title. And I imagine it's all very boring for people, but yeah, I finally went ahead and took the introductory lesson in the Mutamix camp for materia. It was pretty easy enough. I guess it's mostly just to unlock it for you. Yes.
Oh, okay.
The ability to do it. And there's actually a supplementary lesson after that. Or maybe like the next lesson. Essentially, to meld materia onto equipment that actually doesn't have any slots open yet. I guess over melding or something. Let's see, but apparently to do that, as I found the hard way, I think you need to be at the right with the Disciple of the Hand level, and I think also and the range, and that's actually partially about the level of the materials and things that you're using. So higher level equipment, higher level materia requires a higher level of Disciple Hand, or hand level, yeah, as I'll call it, I guess. And yeah, all the stuff I have, for the most part, are just such a high level, I couldn't even possibly do it. Hey, chicken, there's a bunch of people speaking Spanish in here. My gosh.
Huh.
What the heck is going on here?
You might be on the wrong server.
Right. I can only hope they're not saying something. Oh well. Anyway, for right now though, I guess I'll go ahead and switch on here. For 1, and 2, go over these 2 that I've done before. Let's see. Yeah. I think we're going into level 10s and maybe even level 15s for botany. So we're probably gonna head and be looking into that. Alright, well, I'll go over and turn turn these in next. Let's see. Chest of nuts. Woods found throughout the 12-foot wild Gridonian chestnuts have become an increasing rarity due to the loss of a majority of the region's chestnut trees to calamity-induced wildfire. The trees that were replanted after the fires have only begun to mature and bear fruit. They'll require a great deal of tending before they are ready for harvesting. To determine the amount of and type of care required, close examination of chestnuts is necessary, and therefore the Great Loam Growery is actively seeking botanists to visit the Chestnut Grove near Galvanus Spire and retrieve an amount upon which a suitable hypothesis can be put. And the other one, digging deep. By nature, chocobos are excellent diggers, and when properly trained, can be used to unearth mushroom tubes and sometimes even hidden treasure. When left unattended, however, chocobos will instinctively claw and peck away at the ground, especially near partially buried items such as fence posts. When this occurs, the birds can escape their corrals, costing the owners thousands of gil and retrieval costs. One way to prevent the type of mishap is by burying fence posts deep into the soil. The only requirement here being that the posts be of a certain height, so that once they are set, the chocobos won't be able to leap over them, let alone dig them up. Moogle's gift mounts will generously reward any adventurer with the skill to produce logs which will suit their needs. Okay. And it's all the way over there. Which I already did.
Huh.
The thing I'm wondering though, is there like a place where it makes mention of the stuff I dug up? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not. Right? Log. That's the thing I got. Huh. Because I thought it would actually be in here. Key items for quests and whatever. But apparently not. Because all these botany or basically any like field craft or harvesting sort of like job requires you to like obtain items and such. And like logs, what do you like chest the posts and whatever stuff that you get from doing those levy quests. And you see them when you're digging them up.
Yeah.
But I would have thought maybe, I don't know, it could have been something like that'll actually also show up in your inventory, but maybe not, or I'm missing them. That could be it too. I shall sort them. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. Well, whichever, I guess. Dang. That is kind of annoying. Just sort them, and I kind of want my materials at the very end. Oh well. Hopefully won't be too much trouble. Alright, I'll just go ahead and... I don't think it's in my saddlebag. Pretty sure that's not where they go. No. Okay. Then I guess I'll leave that then. Well, then again, should I probably put that one thing? Yeah, honestly, I probably should. Go ahead and stick it in here. I shall have all my materia in actual... Okay. That's better. It was pressed. Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and turn these in. Feel like I should probably be in my harvest, in my botany clothes. Let's go ahead and get in there. Alright. Yeah, well that's kind of a bummer. Mostly because actually it wrote in like little item descriptions when I was gathering all of them. And it would be cool to go ahead and read them again before I turn in the quest and probably never have to see them again, but I suppose that's just not how they want it to happen. Alright, let's go ahead and turn these in. Actually, check your reward. 3 completion. Yeah. Good. And now, turn this one. And that actually gets me over to level 25. Ageless words. Oh, really? Grants, anyway, it has a picture of an old man. Grants another gathering attempt. When gathering collectibles. Restores 1 integrity. Oh. Huh. That's cool, I guess. You would think they would have run out of ways to I don't know, run out of things to give me to streamline the whole thing, but I guess there we have it. Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to give me a picture to be of an old guy, but okay. Email. Let's see here. I guess. Oh, wait a minute. I suppose now that I'm over here, I likely should go ahead and grab myself a bit more recipe before I forget, so I don't have to come back here again. Fieldcraft. Yes, sure. Okay, we're not there yet. We're yeah. Moving further into like level 10. So I'll take these then. West Bank story. The flames of the calamity claimed large swaths of primeval forest surrounding Britannia. Recognizing the importance of helping the Trollsfoot and kindred spirits recover, the Fates launched a large-scale reforestation effort, which began even before the rebuilding of the city-state. Yeah, no check mark. Okay, to ensure that trees planted during the efforts are growing properly and without disease, the Great Laboratory conducts periodic studies of the young foliage. Oh, sounds familiar. And seeks eager botanists to travel to the west bank of the Central Shroud, river known as the Western Vein, and collect samples. This looks very, very familiar. And yet, no checkmark. So, what am I to do? Well, alright. It has to have that mark. It just wouldn't do otherwise. So I'll take it. The heart of the hedge. Hedge trees play an important role in the forest by helping to maintain the protective barrier which shields the Trollsfoot from harm. Should the trees become damaged, the forest would find itself more susceptible to outside danger. One manner of threat to these guardians is rose-led seeds, which get lodged in pockets of soil and gather on hedge trees' trunks or limbs. Once sprouted, the roselet saplings will send a taproot deep into the tree's core, which will divert the flow of nutrients to its own body. Let's see. In severe cases, this can result in the withering of large branches. To ensure this does not happen, the Botanist Guild seeks volunteers to travel to nearby hedge trees and examine the bark for seeds, removing any they find. Feels less familiar, I guess. Guess we'll take it. I feel like I'm probably moving up into... level 15.
Huh.
But I suppose... Yeah, I'll have to go ahead and do a search around, I think. Because, let's see how I feel about it. Because I didn't really get around to it this time, but perhaps in the future I might go ahead and take in those level 15s or whatever else, and then see them done off camera. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Yeah. Still in no great position to what was it? To carry on to the next lesson of materia just yet. Yeah, that is tricky though. Oh well. But anyway, now that I'm 15 over here, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and get on to the next stage, the next checkpoint for botany. I wonder... Right, because I haven't really gotten around to buying myself some upgraded gear. Let's see. I'd probably look for it somewhere. But what I really hope is that they don't present me with like an item level requirement in order to do new quests. That would be wrong. And it's only for marginal improvements anyway. Whew, okay, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what this is. Ufusha the Guild Master. I guess wave. Aromatic aspiration. Let's see. Gives me the new scythe thing. Well, easily stronger than I have. And Ufusha has mine to assign you a larger order. Well, sure. As Gridania continues to make headway along the road of recovery, ever more outsiders shall flock to her gates. Oh, how we hate them. And they come here in hopes of trading, and Gridania must welcome them if she is to forge stronger bonds with her neighbors and prosper. Make no mistake, Lulame, busy times lie ahead. Verily, we have just now received an order for no fewer than 2,000 fine quality sprigs of chamomile from the quicksands of in Ulda. So run along and harvest them, won't you? Just of course, tasks this scale will require more than 2 hands. If you would be so good to procure, say, 15 sprigs, I would consider it an appropriate contribution. Okay. The chamomile is well known for its fragrant aroma and soothing properties. There is satisfaction to be had in ensuring that a folk from every corner of the realm can sample the delights of this great staple. Do you not agree? The herb is abundant in Upper Lanosia, around Oakwood, to be precise. Once you have harvested 15 sprigs, pray deliver them to Sandra. Uh-huh. I guess I can only imagine that more of these guys, more botanists will be on the task. Still, I think it would have actually given me a larger portion, like maybe at least like double that, like 30. But sure, okay, whatever. Or have they been feeding these chocobos? Well, anyway. Alright, well, let's see here. So the number seems awfully low. As Gridania continues along the path to recovery, so too does trade flourish with her neighbors. Her premise thus established, Fufusha tells you that an order has arrived from Ulda for no fewer than 2,000 sprigs of chamomile. The herb is known to grow around Oakwood of Lanosia. Harvest 15 sprigs by way of your contribution to the group effort. Deliver them to Sandra. Okay. I feel like at some point we'll likely become reacquainted, or the topic of that, I'm gonna say fake botanist would likely come up again. The one who messed up that order the first time. But I suppose not yet. Or at all, who knows. Let's see here. I guess so. I could go ahead and take care of this now, though. Open Oakwood of Lanosia. Alright. I guess I could do that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. The only Upper Lanosia I got. Alright. Well, it's going on tomorrow. Alright. Over here. Okay, then where over here? Oh, it was across the entire way. Well, I'm pretty sure I could fly over there. Pretty sure. Or just fly to a boat and it'd take me there. Right? Yeah. Fine.
Huh.
Whichever. So this way.
Sometimes taking the scenic route is more fun.
Yeah. Let's see.
In this case, the boat. Assuming there's not a cutscene that just teleports you across.
I think it's probably a cutscene.
Dang it.
Right, skip here. Yeah. No trading post. I think it's across the way. Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, what's you gonna do, eh? Where was he? Oh, right. Left the garbage. Yeah, an immediate fate. Okay, fine.
Yeah, reminds me that in Genshin Impact, there's this area that has a river that goes in a circle, and you're able to get on a boat and just go around it.
I guess so.
Not even your own boat, it's just kind of a in-game raft.
Oh, okay. Well, I imagine that the Genshin would probably have like rafts and ferries and all that kind of.
Yeah.
But they actually animate the whole thing.
Well, for that raft one, there's actually I'm going to say a gondolier, just because that's generally what they are, despite it being a raft. And I think he even sings, too.
Oh.
It's been a while since I read...
Does he sing all the time? Every time you do it?
I think there was something like that.
Oh.
Okay, you even get achievements for writing it and listening to the song.
Right. The entire way, huh?
Yep.
Oh. Well, that would be fun the first... maybe 1 or 2 times you do it, I guess. Let's see, do I want to kill this thing? I don't know if I want to bother. Maybe if it was like a slightly higher level and more time on the clock.
No.
Let's see. But for this thing, I gotta go ahead and look for sprigs, huh? I mean, I guess so. So I know generally where it would be. Oh no, that's for me turning it in. You actually don't tell me. Alright, fine. But they just say oak wood. Pretty much. Well, I guess I could look for it. Chamomile. Well, let's see. Is there chamomile in here? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay then. Oh, I can't use that now. Oh. Okay, maybe it needs an extra one. Which is one? Increases the elemental charge. Right, elemental charge. Okay, well, for one thing, probably gonna want... Oh, right, do I want 50? I don't think I need 50, although that's a jump. Oh, okay. Is there the left jump? Next attempt. Oh, okay. Probably this far. Okay. Then maybe a boon by 10. Yeah, sure. You try it. Oh, alright. I'm actually completely and utterly out. Dang it. Oh well, I guess I can't use that one then. Okay. Take care of that. Right. Oh wait a second. I'm not gonna be roped into it because I'm just trying to try it, am I? Right, okay. Hey, you're to attack me. I'll be sleek. Just in case. Alright, right again. I didn't even do anything with it. Hold on. 15. Trying to be more sensible about this here. Yeah. Alright. Well, at least that thing is gone. I feel like if I were to get too close and enter a fate, as I am now, I'd probably be roped into it. Or maybe they actually up and attack me.
Probably.
Right. Let's go. I think it's for. You can carefully, while making sound enemies up to 4 levels higher than you are oblivious to your flip. Okay. Right. Well, these guys attack me, even though I'm. They probably would. Maybe. It's hard to say. Let's see. I need to get that stuff back. Actually, what's more important? Probably this is more important. And I probably have to be more economical now, so I think it was. Nothing. Thanks. Nothing. Faces. Okay. Well, there goes that. You should like 2 more, I guess, and I probably should. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, how about 15? Oh, that's probably as good as I'm gonna get it. Hehe. Yeah. I imagine that you only have so much time for I don't know, gotchas and such. But you're still pretty happy with your choice about going with Genshin?
Yeah. Because usually gachas have the battle passes that basically demand you play every day.
Yeah, all of them do, even Genshin?
Oh, yep, Genshin has that too.
Okay.
It's
so,
more forgiving than the other ones, though.
Okay. Well,
especially if you could play with somebody to do everything quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And since I'm not really the type to play all the time and spend all of my resources for various things, then if I have a need for something specifically quickly, I could do that at any time.
Right.
Because a lot of these games use, I think you might be familiar with it, it's stamina systems.
Oh, yeah. Sea plum.
Of the stuff that's able to let me regenerate that quickly, I have hundreds of that I haven't really used.
Okay. I forgot to even read the description of the chamomile. Let me just read it before I forget. A fragrant yellow flower found growing throughout Hildebrand. Well, that's all they say about it, I guess. Ooh, sticky rice. This grain is imported from land farm to the east. When cooked, it has a consistency slightly more glutinous than normal rice. Okay. Like these are all stuff for if I was a cook or something. Yeah. Right. I suppose that's likely in my future at some point. I don't think any time soon, but I feel like I literally should get my hands on them. Lest I never get rid of them. Okay. Now I'm good to not sneak. Okay. What was that again? Frankly. I mean, I think I'm good where I'm at. Let's see. Oh. Okay, well, everything else, you just tell me to come back over there. Yeah, I think that's for the best. Alright. I think Teteroon, actually one of these guys. No, I think it was Mimaru. It was one of my first card battling opponents. Hehe. Let me see. Alright, I think it turned this in. I wonder if that's really gonna be it. Somehow I kinda doubt it. Okay. Well, that's good. I can't imagine I can't imagine there's much else. Was it? And they really, and I guess I feel like probably in terms of like MiHoYo, they likely feel like okay, we really put, what was it? As kind of gimmicky as it is, we really what was it? The resources that go into making a whole like open sandbox of this sort, even at the scale, is no small feat, and so it isn't really something they would likely want or plan for every game that they do.
Yeah.
I suppose so. Let me see here.
I think that's also why a bunch of those games, like I think it was called Ananta or Nianta.
Yeah, I think it was Ananta.
Yeah, that one and a couple of other games, which were trying to do a kind of open world sandbox, but inside a city specifically. Maybe they figured that instead of creating a world and try to catch up, because that's generally how, if you remember how MMOs are, all of them are supposed to be WoW killers and try to catch up to that.
Oh, yeah.
They have to have as much content right out the gate, but that's basically impossible. So I think with these new open world city sandbox gacha games, they're just going to try to focus on a city so they don't have to make more areas, but the content that happens within the city will try to get them caught up, more or less.
I suppose so, yeah. Granted, I think they would still be able to differentiate themselves if they do, I don't know, something slightly different. Like a adventuring sandbox or something, or fantasy sandbox.
Yeah, they could.
But would they? I don't know. I guess maybe they figured that might be too risky. Yeah, but they even said Genshin likely would have had me by this point if it wasn't just like the same like character tab in, tab out sort of combat thing going on. Let's see here. Alright. Okay, so I went out and I got all of that chamomile. Now I'm back. Oh, actually, wait. No, wait a minute. No, wait. Oh, wait, yeah. For a second there, I thought I might have had to turn them in over to the client, which was over at old, I guess. But no. I have to turn it back to this guy. So, Fufusha has you harvesting chamomile. Well, does she? Return here when you have 15 sprigs, and I'll add them to the pile. While you harvest, I shall ponder how in the 7 hills I am supposed to ship them all. Oh, right. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. It would likely have to be put in little chunks. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, so now I do have to. Huh. Okay, it was only for these jobs and not the Livy quest. In the Livy quest, they actually don't have you need you to get these. Yeah, fragrant yellow flower found growing throughout Gilbrand. All right. Oh, this one. There we go. Bend over. Alright. You got to peruse it. 13, 14, 15. Aye, precisely 15 sprigs of chamomile. My thanks, friend. Okay, now how about the quality of such? Sniff. That distinct aroma. There's nothing like chamomile tea to calm the nerves. It's a perfect way to end the day, I reckon. Oi. All I'll have to do is wait for your fellow harvesters to bring the rest back. The rest pack the lot and drag it all to the airship landing. I think I will have earned a cup or two of tea when that's done. Though I rather suspect it will be a very, very last thing. Fancy. I don't know if Fufusha mentioned, but this batch is bound for Uldar. It would seem the lords and ladies there have developed a taste for chamomile tea. developed a taste, I said, but like as not they drink it just to impress their neighbors. Wouldn't surprise me one bit if each cup was served on a golden saucer. Oi. They are a rich lot. Back, but there is. Oh yeah, but here I go again sprouting my old prejudices. It's a bad Gridanian habit, I know. Sooner or later I'll have to get rid of it. Don't want a visiting old aunt to splash hot tea in my face now, do I? Oh, that was seriously the end of it. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to go there, but alright. Right, mind you. Oh yeah, I didn't actually upgrade that. At the same time, this was a level 25, of which I am in that level, and yet they give me a level 27 thing. I can't freaking wear that now. Action comparison. After 25. Those skins. Okay, those, at least those are all over all the way to 25. Jeez. They actually give me something for 27. Give me a break. Okay. I think probably this one. Yep. And I'll just have to find something. Another place that sold me some outerwear. I forgot that I never actually. Oh, I didn't actually get that far. Okay, fine. Give me that one. Unbelievable. That was pretty cut and dry. Tree Whisperer. Uh-huh. Okay. Seriously, nothing else. Not until level 30. Great. Or maybe I should have just gotten it in. I don't know. Let me see here. What could I do? Okay, well, I think what I'm probably gonna when I'm making a detour and maybe get myself some upperwear. Actually, wait. Just go ahead and. Okay. Recommend. With that. Go. Okay, but I really need some bodywear. Where can I buy it? There might be a stall. I'm gonna say that maybe a place in here. In Gridania. Hold on a second. Little workers, conjurers. I think. Fitted Bower. Yeah, okay, there might be a vendor in there I could get to. Dang it. Ooh. And I suppose so. I hear a rumor that that Mahoyo was likely looking into making their own urban center.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that.
Right.
I wonder how that'll come out to be.
I don't know. Likely comparable, but it would likely need something to set it apart.
Yeah, like would it be some kind of different genre of a game?
Yeah. Because there was that the Battlecraft supplier, or independent jeweler, independent tailor. Yeah, that seems like absolutely Battlecraft. Cool supplier. Okay, might be this guy. But anyway, I think there was. Like Ananta was like, I'm gonna say more like a superhero sandbox. You know, like really, you know, I guess very early on they really channeled some of that Sony Spider-Man energy.
Oh right.
PlayStation Spider-Man energy going in there. Let's see. So there might be other things too, but that one especially.
Yeah.
There was this other one called, I think, Wang Yue, and I believe that actually was a bit more of a, what can I say? I'm gonna say like Pal World mixed with a bit of Breath of the, oh wait, Tears of the Kingdom.
Huh. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay, maybe that. For my level, ish. Okay. I think we're here. Okay, so what am I looking at? I want. Is it tradecraft, fieldcraft, gathering, craftsmanship, gathering, perception? Okay, that's good. Go to your gathering. Okay, I'm not that high yet. I'll settle for the one before. That's control. Nope. Gathering. Cotton double vest of gathering. Okay, I think it's what I want. Yeah, gathering perception. Okay, it's all green on my end. Okay, that's good. So now I'm no longer I'm no longer there. I guess I'll just have to keep on going to these guys every time I need it. I just need a bush. Here it is. For some reason, I feel like this bush isn't giving me the cover I really. Maybe there's a better place. I go under here. No. Fine, whatever. I'll just go in here. That's better. Ah. I guess so. Not bad, I guess. Yeah. Finally. Maybe I should have like tried on the oh whatever. That level 27 that we're gonna give me. Oh well. But this is good for now. It's such an odd level. I think it would actually be more at rounded points, like you know, 15, 20, and 25 or whatever. But no, 21, then another one after that is 26. But whatever. At least I got what I needed. So I thought, oh, okay, I can't. Okay, I've been shirking off upgrading to past the level 1 gear for my bodywear then for too long, and so I wanted to do this now. Okay, I'll let you when I get another chance. Now then, let's see. Let me see. Yeah. What was it? I think we took a break from the the grand riddle quest for a good long while. What was it? I don't know. I think we were kind of, well, stuck. I guess sort of in a sense. This was basically that one time in which we went to that what was it? Sword plus sword equal, or what was it? Dagger plus dagger equal. One of those things.
Huh. Oh, right.
I don't know. Maybe I want to go ahead and have a detour over to. Yeah. Let's see. I think I had a little bit of stuff to do there. Yeah, it's hard to know exactly what that's about. Actually, I think a big part of it was that. No. Yeah, I think a big part of it was that coral fluoride, malachite choker, sunstone. I think things that use those ingredients.
Huh.
I think it was a number that corresponded, or a 3-digit number that corresponded to the. I don't know exactly what it's for. I don't know. Okay. I think at some point we'll have to pick it up again in earnest. I have it on fairly good authority that even those who are much more time, much more know-how about the entire game, even they would likely thrown up their hands and maybe just looked up the answers online. Not sure if I'm gonna do that though.
Mhm.
Feels like a responsible thing to do, but I don't know. So what they had, I forgot if we had they have fieldcraft. Okay, absolutely no fieldcraft. The trade range. Yeah, shit. Okay. Probably get around to do. Okay. Level 10. So am I at level 10? I feel like I might be. Okay, but the other one I wanted to check was this. Actually, I think it was another guy. Wasn't there another guy? Actually, I don't know. Might be here. Or I might be thinking of some other place. Yeah, I guess. But anyway, now that I am here, I want to go ahead and check that tablet again just to make sure I'm on the right page. Ooh. Down here. Back to the no. This is like a FOE over here.
Huh. Would it attack you if you were too close?
I feel like he would.
Huh.
I think that blazing icon right next to him does mean that he would attack.
Oh, okay.
Huh. I didn't actually know that would dump one of these guys over here. Well, that's a new one on me. Okay. Then probably not now.
Oh, okay.
Crazy. Well, alrighty then. Let's see. Okay. I feel like I went over here. I talked to somebody. Maybe not. Whatever. Let's see. I think what I want to go ahead and do probably. Ooh. I think I want to go ahead and check about the other the levy quest giver. Probably. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh, right, they're attacking the bridge again. I think I want to check the other levy quest giver and make sure I'm caught up there. And so if I am, I think I'll just go ahead and start taking those other levy quests over at who is it? Battlecraft. I want Treecraft. Yeah. Okay, there's 5. Okay, this guy goes 1 through 5, and the other guy is like level 10. Okay. And just to make sure, no fieldcraft. I'm feeling a little good there. I imagine maybe it all depends on like where the job comes from, I guess. Like Battlecraft is like, yeah, it's always Battlecraft, but because it's like an Ulda, around Ulda and Thanlin, it means that the only real trade jobs in field and trade would likely be the jobs in which you could start in that region. Because like, because well in Ulda, the field job here is mining. So likely when I take up mining, it'll just it'll eventually give me a whole bunch of like new levy quests for minery.
Okay.
But I'll never come up with any botany quests, and certainly no fishing quests. Because botany is for Gridania, and fishing is for Lenosia. That's what it's kind of feeling like now. In which case, it's kind of misleading that I actually even have the tabs to begin with. But whatever. I guess it just wants you to get acquainted. Yeah. That's what it certainly feels like now. The only thing I could think of otherwise would be like maybe there would be jobs, but it'll likely be higher level jobs. And I'm not at the right level yet. Maybe.
Huh.
Okay. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take up those level 10s. So I could just do them off camera. They're more I think they're more alchemy jobs. So that's why we're gonna be looking at that, I guess. Hold on. Craft. The trade craft, there it is. Okay, alchemy. Okay, I know I'm well beyond 10, so that should be fine. Let's see. I'll go ahead and take a look at all these. Let's see, level 10, unbreak my heart. Walk softly, for the buyer of cloths is not well. Her heart has been broken by a lover most faithless, and will beat only and will beat only in fits and starts. Remembering that a home is where the heart is, the desolate damsel now seeks to mend the roof tiles that shelter her fragile bosom from the elements. Might I suggest that a degree of haste her discernment for weave is not to be equaled. Okay. I need to make roof tile. Okay. Okay, one for the road. We may not have the fine aprons and cordovan bound ledgers, but no cargoder ever lost by coming to work for us. No siree. We supply every one of our people with a potion, for even a child knows that when a tree falls and there's a caravan on the wrong side, some bloodlettings sure to follow. Please. Shoot, deliver potions for Emina. Oh, okay. Alright, for potions and such. Cargo door. Something. A bunch of words in which I never experienced in my entire life. Written in a very weird sentence. So I can't accept the responsibility for that one. Okay, you grow, girl. We've begun dealing with a Lenosian farm, the Red Rooster's stead. And they're offering us good prices too. My gran always said it pays to listen to people's stories. Seems they've been some trouble making their own alchemical growth formula, and they're looking to buy. A single unit ought to do. Okay. There's one of those. Okay. Alright, that's all of them, I think. Right. Yeah. Alright. How annoying. Okay, so I think I'll probably wind up doing these off camera. And I'll turn them in. Which I guess I need to turn them into that guy. Okay. Well, alright then. What is this guy? Oh, Staria, you want to know something? Go ahead and ask. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I went here before, but it was actually really nothing much. 2 days, you can't wait that long. Don't touch anything and the blade catapult here would tear your arms off. Right here and there and there. Yeah. Which the building, there was nothing a whole lot to do inside it. Alright. Well, whatever then. Yeah, I can't even see that guy over there. Yeah, apparently not. Outstanding. Alright then. Over here then. Oh yeah, I have to make all those things. Alright. Okay, well, that's all that on the way. I guess what I'll probably focus on now is getting on with the community quests. What should I ought to do first, though? Yeah. I guess I'll go into Sahagan. Yeah, go ahead and give him a ring. Go over to airport. Yeah, that one. Okay. Alright, I also need to go ahead and switch over to my other. But anyway. Okay, so I don't know. It really should be something very special. I mean, honestly, you know what
No.
MiHoYo could probably do is that, finally add in. Oh wait, I actually can't go back because there's a wall there. Probably add in like companions going on along with you, because if you're going to be going in cars and such, it would make sense, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if any of the two we mentioned actually have that.
Oh.
They should, but I'm not sure if they will.
It would be nice if NPCs can ride with you and such, and even battle with you instead of swapping quickly. I think for
Yeah.
Genshin Impact, it's implied that when you switch to another character, it's still the main character doing all those attacks.
What?
Well, because let's say you have somebody in your party, and then you do an event quest or something where you meet up with old characters and say, "We haven't seen each other in a long time." And despite how, for gameplay reasons, you could only have one element on your main character at a time, when you do these type of cutscenes where they're using multiple elements one after the other, I think that would also imply be a clue that basically you're supposed to think of everything being done as being done by your main character. As far as in lore reasons. Gameplay reasons, that's why they let you play as everybody else. But it's implied that you're always traveling by yourself instead of in a party of 4 or so.
Is that kind of ludonarrative dissonance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's strange.
But that's how it has to be, just so things could make sense.
Well, I think that's how it has to be, because they were too cheap to do it otherwise. To do it another way. All right, let me go upstairs.
Yeah, it is kind of complicated to try to think of a way to make NPCs fight with decent AI against enemies, so that they could be at least comparable. If they're comparable to your strength as the player, then they're basically already too powerful, since they could kind of carry you through things.
Yeah, other games find a way to make it work. Let me see.
I'm trying to think of a game that made it work.
Ouch. You mean like a gacha game that made it work?
Or I guess games in general that made it work.
Oh, companions?
Yeah, where your companions fight with you, but they're not so talented that they overshadow you, because that would be better on a gameplay perspective.
I feel like that would probably be I don't know games that do it. But would that actually count as one of the complaints? I don't know.
I'm sure some people would complain.
Because
if every battle you go into, let's just say there's an MVP kind of system for it, and you never win because your NPC buddies are better than you.
MVP system?
Yeah.
I don't know, did they have that in, I guess, the Tales of games?
I don't think so. But NPCs, unless they're controlled by players, so that's another way you could do it. Tales of Symphonia let the other players play the other characters in battle. But the NPC versions of everybody, they usually can't strategize as well as you.
I suppose. Actually, which one? It was this guy, right? Yeah. Let me go ahead and start looking at the list. Just to make sure because I'm trying to do every what is it? Only new quests on camera. Let's see. I've done reaving in a hurry, up in smoke, and sea scraps. Removing the stain, tails of the best, the tail's the best part, and shrines of the trident. Okay, I haven't done any of these.
Huh.
Let's see, what was another game series I did? I guess I think I hear the Dragon's Dogma game did that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Might have to look into that.
Yeah, I guess from what I'm hearing, the new one is decent, alright. What was it? It has a lot of bugs or something going on.
Whoops.
Which it could be partially tied to the So.
Huh.
So yeah. No, this might be worth a try. Oh, right. Let's see. I guess you could keep talking while I write this stuff down.
Oh, okay. So I'm saying that I'm trying to think of various games.
Okay.
Like there was, what's it called?
Yeah.
Phantasy Star Zero, where you're able to have the NPC friends. And sure, they fight, but they usually don't fight as well as you. So even for this game, where you had the Chocobo who could help you fight, people always suggest to give them the healing kind of duty. Same thing with Phantasy Star Zero. See, in Tales of Symphonia, let's say,
Tales.
It's probably the same as Secret of Mana, where you're able to, based on your own tactics, you could basically lock out the enemies from being able to attack at all. Because in Secret of Mana, you could spam spells faster than anybody can move, because that's that type of game.
Right.
Let's see, in Tales of Symphonia, you could... There's a whole lot of things you can do in that one. That one's kind of broken sometimes. Like, completely lock down end game bosses in infinite loops where they can never move again. See, what else is there?
I think I can remember.
Alright, Fight and Rage has NPCs that you could have fight with you. That was an interesting beat 'em up because you're able to have different stories based on the paths you take and which characters you bring with you. Because you could have up to 3. And the story changes slightly for every mix of 1 or through 3 or 2 players, 2 characters. It's also a very complicated game as far as fighting system compared to other beat 'em ups. So it has a pretty good high ceiling for the players.
Okay. I think we're good there. Alright.
Oh, okay.
I suppose removing that stain. I'm gonna go ahead and have all these red. Alright. Before you go there, what was it? If I was up to me, I'd say I think it'd probably be best to figure it out. I mean, if you ever want my business. Anyway.
So I think it would be fun to have maybe instead of a team of 4, have up to a team of 5. And I would be okay with having the NPCs fight at least kind of competently. Of course, I wouldn't want them to overshadow the players, but if they could do well enough to not seem like a hindrance, I think that would be nice.
Yeah, because for what you described for me, it just seems like it just purposely bent over backwards to try and justify this sort of, limitation that they're running. Yeah. So I think it's possible. Whether or not they want to do it is another matter.
Yeah.
Let's see. Removing the stain. So let's have you remove a dangerous threat to the piece of the spawning ground. Okay. There's a notorious serpent reaver captain by the name. Yep. It's a fate. Okay. Oh, great. All right. So I can by the name of Amswith's. Nope, Amswith's. Yeah. The Stains have been seen meeting with the leaders of the Coral Tridents. We do not know what foul plans they are hatching, but not that finished brood is involved with bodies well for the peace of the spawning ground. Right. Not think it wise to stand back and allow events to unfold. The death of one loathsome pirate can spare my people a future tragedy, then so be it. The captains often shut themselves away in her quarters, but you might catch walking about the serpent's tongue, slay this dangerous woman, and bring me the coral necklace, and that signifies her loyalty to the coral trident. Okay. Oh, turns out I already killed her and already did it. Right. I gotta be honest, I don't really much care to go ahead and do this again. So, I think what I'm going to do... Smooth thing... okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move. Oh, there it is. Put a line through it. Okay. Because I don't know. I'm really not interested in the possibility of me not already having done it before, not having the item on hand, and having to wait all that time for potentially, like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes or so for the fate to re-emerge, and then I have to stop what I'm doing and go ahead and do it again. So I'm gonna put that there. Alright. Okay. I guess let's go ahead and read it and then we'll try. Or can I get the other ones? Can I get the other ones? I don't know. According to a notorious serpent reaver, captain by the name of Eremswist, the Stained, has been plotting alongside the leaders of the Coral Tridents. The young Sahagan fears that to stand idle while they set their nefarious plans in motion would be to invite disaster for his people. Participate in the fate, watch your tongue, the serpent's tongue, and present proof of your deed to sue. Neat. Okay. Alright, I may have to turn it in immediately. With the Stained, or the Stained, is one of the Trident's most vile pests. Bring me her coral necklace, that we might know this dreadful shore walker is no. Alright, I have to look for it. There it is. The necklace wrought of corals, bestowed upon Ermswith, stained by the notorious Scarlet Seedom. Yeah. And hand that over. Oh, wait a second. I was supposed to hand it over to my other classes. Dang it. Oops, I was going too fast for me. Okay, let's go in this one then. Monk. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yes, this trinket is proof that the pirate just defeated was indeed the captain and none other. The reefers will have little time for villainy. They conscious in the matter of their succession. I do not understand why the Coral tried to associate with such scum. It seems our clutchfather has far better taste in choosing his shorewalker. Did I actually read the end of it? Yeah. Usually they have like a, okay, it's been updated, you have to say that it's not. Whatever. Okay. Alright then. Oh, right. Which one? Actually, how many do I have? Right. Oh yeah, there was a time in which I wanted to recycle these too, but still I can't because I can't even do the other quest. Oi. Okay, let's go ahead and go back over. Or I just go ahead and get them from him now and then do them later. Okay. The tail's the best part. Okay, this one should be new, I think. Sue has a culinary favor to ask you, as long as I don't have to cook anything. Fish, I have a favor to ask you. While my spawn brothers and I survive on fish alone, it would do much for our spirits to fill our bellies with a different kind of flesh. I don't like where this is going. It's been an age since we last feasted on axolotl. We used to hunt the creatures often, but then the tridents herded them all into the spawning grounds. If you were to venture into trident territory and bring back a succulent tail, you would do much to endear yourself to us. And if you truly wish to bring us a treat, then stew the flesh in a boiling fish broth of the Shapsha warriors until it becomes juicy and tender. Let's see. You may be accosted by hungry tridents while you wait for the meat to soften, but most soldiers, like most soldiers, they take their threat to any food supply very seriously. Okay. And I guess the other one. Kinds of the Trident. Joe needs you and your help to tail Sahagin strike force. That bodes ill. Push. The Coral Tridents are rallying their warriors to make a push on the shore position. They mean to start an open warfare. We cannot allow them to steer our race towards oblivion. You must find the three chiefs in charge of the operation and end their mad rush for glory. The swiftest way to force the confrontation with their leaders is to launch an attack against the plan. Defeat members of the Shelf Scales, Shelf Claws, and Shelf Teeth. You will soon draw the ire of their sheep. Quickly now, or the momentum becomes unstoppable. Okay. Right, okay. Ooh. Okay, now I'm gonna go here for real, then change it. Yep. Well, I guess I'll go up there first. Yeah. Right. Till this part one. So and his spawn brothers can die the fish. He longs for the days when they could feast on amphibian flesh. He searched the spawning grounds for the Trident's private herd of axolotl and slay one for its tail meat. It's over there. Okay. I guess go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, so down here somewhere. I guess not really. Oh, this big area. Oh wait, it's all encompassed in here.
Huh.
Okay. Thinking probably we need to take care of the bigger one first. Alright, let's see. So has caught word of the Coral Trident strike, force assembling for a concerted attack at the Maelstrom's defenses. He reasons that eliminating the leaders of the operation will steal the momentum from the assault. Defeat members of the Sapsa's Shelf Scale, Shelf Claw, and Shelf Tooth clans. Then slay the clan chiefs when they come forth to avenge their... Oh, okay. Question is, am I likely to be ganged up on? If I am, then maybe what I would want. Actually, those are the excellent. Then maybe what I would probably wind up doing is maybe switching over to the white mage. I mean, yeah, maybe. That might be the way to go. Oh. Suppose I could. Well, oh, I only killed the one of them. There we go. Suppose it isn't that much hassle then. Okay. I'm probably in here. Oh, what? Oh. Okay, for some reason I thought I had to go ahead and kill multiple ones and then it'll show up, but I guess not. Okay. I guess we'll take on this one. Okay. Yeah, it was much faster than I thought it would be. Well, alright. I guess that was easier than I thought. Let's go. I think I saw the axolotls over here. They look a lot like other manner of amphibians, but okay.
Huh. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that was an axolotl.
Yeah, maybe if it was pinker or something. Oh wait, hold on.
Possibly.
There you go. I got the meat for that. Find and secure a broth off. I guess it's over there. Actually, did the parameters change? Oh yeah. Now that you have obtained the rubbery fresh of an axolotl, you can follow the remainder of those instructions. Find the cooking pot, trough to which to stew the tail meat, and defend yourself from trident warriors who want to partake of the boiling fish broth. Huh. Might just be easier to fly over there. Okay. Okay. Broth trough. Oh. Is that what they are? I mean, I guess. For me, I thought it would just be a place where they store fish. Fish, fish off, sure, okay. Okay. And you have to do it. I just had enough of you. Uh-oh. Okay. Do an improvised trough before retrieving the tail meat. Something else happen? You have fended off the attacks of several ravenous Sahagan soldiers. Now stew the axolotl meat in the cooking trough and then retrieve it before the flesh dissolves into the boiling broth. Okay, then use this. Okay, the rubbery axolotl tail slowly softens in the boiling broth. Okay, mission accomplished, I guess. If they really wanted to give you multiple choices. Alright, then I guess we're good here. We successfully retrieved the slab of now tender tail meat. Return to North Mystery and deliver the steaming flesh to stew. Okay. At least I didn't have to cook anything. I mean, you know, change classes and such. Times of the Trident. You have eliminated the clan's chiefs, return to North Mystery, and report to Seoul. Okay. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so. What's very interesting is that, I don't know, if there would be something a bit more of, what was it, an urban sandbox, but I guess there probably would be a story involved, but I don't know, something a bit more that has the production values of this, but actually can be a bit more of the simulatory sort.
Uh-huh.
Like you actually have a job and all of your buddies, you know, have lives of
Oh,
their
right. That you have a regular job, but you also have to balance that with your superheroine stuff.
Ah, yeah. That would be something. I don't think any actual superhero sandbox actually really does that much.
Yeah.
At all. Ugh. So everything's all very, very timed and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some Harvest Moon or Farming Sims kind of have that sort of thing, which you are on the clock. Granted, could they have it be a bit more, I don't know, merciful? No, wait, lenient? Maybe time isn't moving that quickly. Although there are ways to move it faster. Yeah.
With the type of farming sims, let's say, as the general umbrella term, you do have to go to dungeons and such, but you're supposed to balance that with your work hours, but you're able to choose your hours basically anyway.
Well, I guess it'll probably help that you are a farmer.
Yeah.
I guess the closest you could probably get to that likely would be Rune Factory.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if too many really try. Well, there might be one-offs. But as far as like series go,
yeah.
Let me go for it and get her back. Here we are. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then it could actually be something like. I guess there are things that sort of going that direction. I think Persona kind of has that going on too.
Yeah.
That you have like these, I think essentially like hero-esque double lives going on. Although the game is a bit more regimented in that way. Not too many games that let you like choose exactly what you do in a day. Maybe like, okay, this is the phase here, this is the phase here, the story picks up here, and I guess you'll have another phase in which you could do that later on. After that. Oh wait, hold on a second before I do these. Then I gotta change the right one. I almost completely forgot. Yeah, here we go. Ninja, I think. I think I need to pick up more. There we go. Alright, the tail is the best part. Yeah, I read all of them. It's all good. I think it was this one. Have you returned to rescue us from our unending diet of fish?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I can imagine this would be much better, but whatever. And the tail meat of an axolotl, stewed in boiling fish broth, till tender. Now it tastes as though in fish broth. I imagine it just tastes like fish, like everything else. But okay.
Oh yeah.
Fish. That wonderful smell. You stewed meat. This should maybe our greatest your greatest contribution to the class yet. Okay. 3, 2, and guess the other one. Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay. Guess we'll get on to the other one. The chiefs are vanquished. That is good. People will never find salvation with such short-sighted warmongers. And I fear that those who step up to fill this void, authority will offer us little better. We must remain vigilant. Okay. I need to do the other one. 2 and 3. And battle dance. Okay. Do it. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Hold on. How much did I get up? A decent amount. Yes, yes. Indeed. Yeah. I wonder how many. Because I have no clear idea about how many new level 3 quests they actually give me. It could be a chance in which, like, there's even much more than I thought. In which case, you know, probably best not to. I don't know, maybe best not to look into doing, which is a whole bunch of, like, side ones off camera to artificially build it up.
Ah, that's an idea.
Yeah. Because it could be like, oh man, I could get to the point that, oh man, you reached to the end of stage 3, I'm ready to do the next checkpoint quest and go down on stage 4, when there's still new stage 3 quests I didn't get to.
Huh.
I don't know. So part of me feels like maybe I might want to wind up doing might want to wind up doing stage 3s, like straight up, until I get to the point where it's like, okay, I'm not seeing any new stage 3 quests every time I check. So I guess I'll just have to, do it all off camera till it's over.
Huh, oh, okay.
Maybe. Oh well. Okay. Alright, I wonder when I can possibly check. I wonder if it's possible for me to check exactly where I'm at, or how close I am to a new one. Oh well. And there were fates though, so maybe I should go ahead and 43, that's almost pretty much finished. This one is closer. I guess so, yeah. Okay. Or should I just look into the other one? Oh wait, this one popped in. Ooh, 45. That is something. 46, 48. That one's almost finished, that one doesn't have time. I guess we'll go ahead and look at it. Alright, this one here, huh? A failed attempt by the garrison at South Tidegate to drive back a party of Sahagin scouts has emboldened the beastmen into launching an attempt to breach the massive wall. Sahagin and their leader, Mao Puller, must not be allowed to pass at any cost. Oh. I wonder if this will actually be a thing. I don't know. But I guess what I will do, I'll go ahead and switch over. Black mage is fine, I think. Okay. Or can I go ahead and make sure that the guys stay alive? I could do that, I guess. There we go. Ah, geez, it's actually 52. Alright, let me think. Okay, can I possibly save him? I think so, maybe. Oh, wait. Nope, wait, he died. Oh, fine. Let's go ahead and make sure this. I have to remember how to do this again. Actually, I should probably put her over to next dance. There you go. There you go. I guess we'll go be taking on this guy then. I wonder if he could be saved. He might be able to. What? Oh wait, this guy is also being healed, I think. Okay, so make sure he's dead. There you go. Right. Did I heal him? Okay, apparently not. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, he's still getting this. Come on. Okay, I hear it. The other guy. Hello, so skill. The other one. Oh, it's only for enemies. Okay, that's good to know. There we go. Okay. Oops. Dang it. Yeah. Alright, get over here. Yeah. Okay. Just make sure you go over and attack him. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Give him that one. Okay, good. Alright, and this one. Really? I mean, I guess so.
Oh.
Okay, that should do it. Ooh. Okay, this one. And that one. Okay. Okay, make sure that thing, the guy is also alive. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Okay. Probably worth it. Continuing the practice. Okay. Was that another one that came up? 44 for 10 minutes. That was a little so much. Okay, could probably do Sharknado. Okay. I think I'll be fine there. Go ahead and get onto this thing. Looks like another one. Essentially, high-ranking Shahagan official, if such a thing exists, evolved a shark-skinned, has arrived at the Tide Gate to observe the work of orders. There will never be a better opportunity to take take the known killer's head. Let him slip from your grasp. Uh-huh. I don't know. Yep. Right, a lot of these fates just come down to like taking down a single name Sahagin. What that would likely wind up being is that, I don't know, if I'm not careful, would I just be inundated with a whole bunch of these like items that are supposed to be turned into the community quests?
Huh.
I don't
Maybe.
know. I don't know. I'm not sure I like it. Especially if I'm going into the idea of like skipping a bunch of these, you know, and never going to them again because they're such a waste of time.
Huh.
Would I carry on in that way, or you know, the ones in which I have to do a fate and it's required? I don't know. Oh yeah, just go ahead and have her healed. And maybe some healing just to be sure. There you go. Let's see. Okay, make sure he's dead. Okay. Go ahead and give it away again. Yes, yes. Yeah, make sure he's done some of that. I don't know. Oh, okay, don't know what the heck that was for. It's that. Okay, go ahead and get you back that. Okay. Yeah. What was it? Oh yeah, the other thing. I wasn't sure if I was gonna play it myself, but I think if I remember correctly, this duet Night Abyss that was coming up I think they may actually allow for some companion AIs or your buddies to also go through, I guess, instances and dungeons.
Huh.
Which I guess is interesting enough. I'm not sure if it's really my thing. But I think it was compared more to the games like Warframe and such. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. True.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something they should have more of in games where you go through dungeons and such that would have other players is to put deadly traps all over the place that will catch them as they rush through.
All right.
Or maybe
I
have
guess
two
it could
separate
work.
queues. One is the I want to roleplay an adventurer exploring the dungeon queue. And I'm a gamer and I just want to go on to my next Battle Pass game so I could just finish this end. Just give me higher numbers.
Yeah.
But they should put deadly traps so that when people try to run through a dungeon, they die if they go too fast.
I suppose. Really, that might be annoying to some, but
Well, I guess the game's just not for them.
I guess maybe as long as they actually put that up front, so people don't feel like they wasted their time. It'd be kind of annoying to, what was it? For it to be sprung out on them in, well, not late game, but probably like mid game. That still feels like a pretty big investment.
We'll call it a hardcore game, and if they complain, then we'll just say skill issue, and that'll solve everything.
What is this one? Oh, wait, like immediately the one I just did, it came back.
Huh.
Okay. I'm cool with how it is. Anyway. Right. Actually, I forgot to go for NAS, but I even need to. I suppose I could go ahead and take a... Because I'm wondering how far away I am from like the next rank. If that is a thing I have to think about. I guess we could go ahead and check. We do have the time for it. I guess so. Was there any what was it? Was there any like other genres of games that you think would probably lend itself to like a gacha?
Huh.
No. I feel like
Like a genre that hasn't been in a gacha before. What could be?
yeah. But I feel like something like I don't know, space related. I mean, not just as a backdrop for a JRPG or an RPG like experience. I mean, like actual like ship and crew.
If it's a ship and crew,
Yeah.
there was some kind of simulator game that has you building up some kind of spaceship of some sort. I imagine that's a kind of idle game. Generally, I think there's also a shoot 'em up type game. At least according to screenshots, I never actually played the game.
Yeah.
Huh.
I want to go to... Was it Harkashal? No, they have cash. There they are. I don't know. But idle? I don't know. I mean, like, like space battles, like you're in a ship and such. Like, something like that?
Something...
Because I imagine, I imagine, like, more often than not, the characters would be front and center in a lot of gacha games. In which case, what was it? It would feel weird otherwise. Unless you get the ships too from the pull, you pull ships too, which would,
right.
I think it's just kind of sort of like dynamo. Right.
Usually, I think they try to make you get individual parts for ships, just so they could try to expand how long you could be on the gacha.
I guess. Okay. I need to talk to. Oh yeah, I need to go and talk to you, the Storm Personnel Officer. Okay. Take supply and provision missions. Promotion. To qualify for a promotion, you must complete a trial. As well as complete rank 2 of the Grand Company objectives on your. Oh, okay. You have already accomplished both. Very well, should make the necessary arrangements for your promotion. You are currently Chief Storm Sergeant. To qualify for Second Storm Lieutenant, you must fulfill the following requirements. Okay. Alright, I have all those seals. Okay. Yes. I've become Maelstrom Second Storm Lieutenant. Oh. I guess if anything happens to the first one, they'll call me. In the name of the Admiral, I hereby appoint you to the rank of Second Storm Lieutenant. By this promotion, you are now eligible to transfer between the three grand companies of yours here. Oh, okay. I have access to the three of them. Eat. In order to entice more capable individuals to join the grand companies, the Alliance leaders recently introduced a system which allows members of one organization to the freedom to transfer to another. Indeed. Right. Only through getting through great rank am I allowed to leave. That might make sense. Anyway, if you wish to shift your allegiance, you may do so by speaking with the personal officer of the grand company you wish to join. Procedure incurs a registration fee, though this payment is waived for the first time you transfer. In addition to this privilege, you are also entitled to purchase land or an apartment in one of the residential districts established for adventure use. Ooh. Crazy. You are also entitled to purchase land. Okay. Or an apartment. Okay. Crazy. If you have an interest in owning an estate or other property, I suggest you consult the resident caretaker in the district you fancy. Among other things, you will be able to learn how to go about purchasing a plot of land and building a hall upon it. Okay. Right. Although I forgot how much of that really applies to me, considering I'm free and all. I don't know. Maybe. I forgot if it did. It might or it might not. Changing affiliation. You are now able to change your Grand Company of Allegiance. To proceed with the necessary paperwork, speak with the personal officer of any of the Grand Company headquarters. Do note that upon changing allegiances, all assets, company seals, will be frozen, and some items such as company-specific gear may no longer be equipable. Oh right, I never actually bought any of those. Am I able to? I forgot if I was. I probably was. I just didn't go around to it, such as specific gear may no longer be equipable. Furthermore, there is a cooling off period of 15 days, during which time you will be unable to apply for another. Oh, okay, I guess they really don't want you to keep on transferring all willy-nilly. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I finally qualified. Honestly, the thing that I was most concerned about was actually the hunt board. When would I actually ever qualify to actually partake in these hunter builds? Yeah, what's all that about? I wonder what the mark is. I mean, they all have it.
Huh.
Okay. Let's see. A Downy Avish. Targets 4. I don't know if I could do it yet. Can I do it yet? Targets. Here is target 4 over at Province versus Highlands. Over there. And Providence Point. Uh-huh. 1,000 gil and 8 allied seals. You are not authorized to participate in the hunt. Yes, and that would probably apply for all of them, right? Right. Yeah. Huh. Okay then. I am such a high rank. I am authorized to um essentially ditch the entire Grand Company, but I am not high enough rank to actually partake in these.
Huh.
Okay. Right. I feel like it might be because I'm free, but I can't. I'm not entirely sure how accurate that. What is it?
It's a cutscene.
Hold on a second. Oi. Lieutenant Mutamix. I'm certain that your duties with Nostrum demand much of your time already, but if I might have a word, I'll be right to the point, Lieutenant. The higher-ups have authorized plans to form a specialized squad, and we're on the lookout for a reliable leader. Your name was at the top of the list. Indeed. Especially after it went counter-alphabetical. You would be responsible for training and commanding a number of adventurer subordinates. And the position also comes with the possibility of further promotion. What say you, Lieutenant? Are you ready to lead? Become a squadron commander? A squadron commander? I guess the game figures I'm ready. I forgot if I ever heard of what this is for again. It's probably for something I can't remember. If I was ever told to begin with. Okay. Outstanding. Let's get you acquainted with your second in command right away. I hope they're taller than me. Okay. You're gonna show me to the real one, right? It's an honor to be serving with you, Lieutenant. Strong Squadron Sergeant. Let's see. Lieutenant Dulamay. In my capacity as your aide, I'll be filling the role of Squadron Sergeant. And these eager troopers are the inaugural members of our squadron. Form up. Okay, there they are. Oi. Every one of them is a fledgling adventurer who enlisted in the hopes of following in your legendary footsteps. They're green to the military eye, but we'll harden them up soon enough. When you have a moment to spare, stop by the barracks and we can discuss their training and deployment in greater detail. Okay. Stop by the barracks. Okay. I'll leave it to you then, Commander. What do you think? I admit they're raw as soldiers go, but they certainly have potential. I look forward to seeing what you can do with them. Right, I won't keep you any longer. Your squad's barracks can be found through the door at the back of the... Okay. May the Navigator guide you to victory. Oi. Till the sea does its thing. Adventurer Squadron unlocked. Oh, that door. You're now the commander of an adventurer squadron. Enter the Maelstrom barracks and speak with your squadron sergeant to issue deployment orders. Okay. I missed what this was. That door, huh? Huh. And it's right next to the hunt board. Might they be connected in some way? Guess we'll see. Oh, right. Oh, right. Now I was talking to him. Well, there's only so many times in which I get to do it. Dome salute. Wait. Okay. Alright then, let's go ahead and take a look through the barracks. Okay, I was wondering, it'll be in the barracks. Oh, yeah, I totally know where that is. No, it's right over here. And it's a much bigger room than I thought.
Ah, I guess barracks must have a fold-out bed because there aren't too many.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Are these doors? Oh, no, they're not.
oh, maybe those are the fold-out beds.
Yeah, maybe they are. You feel like these things that would be, right? Oh, actually,
Huh,
who
some
knows?
random ladder.
I guess so. Let's see here. Talking to these guys. I talk to them now. I mean, I guess so. You were the lot, right? Yeah, I think so. I can only imagine that they've been training you a great deal. Jinana Sumi. Ah, there you are. There's a Lalafelian dude from a Ruby Road Exchange. Oh, okay. Outfit. Change class. Oh, okay. Well, no small talk here. Right. It's gonna be a thing.
Maybe.
Yes, so change class from chemistry. Not sure what that means. Has wait. Hastelloe. Oh wait, this Hastelloea. I think. Rugazin from Red Rooster Stead. I guess it's where it's from. Okay. In Cecily. Let's see. Cecily is who you're from Lavender Beds. Okay. Right. Brother. Okay. Indeed. Let's just continue immediately. Is this another one? Maybe not. Welcome to the squadron, Barracks Commander. I've been fully debriefed on this new initiative. Stand steady, ready to answer any questions you have. First and foremost, however, we'll need to increase the number of squadron members. We have 3 recruits at present. Our squadron won't be ready to deploy till we have at least 4. Your own deeds as an adventurer should serve to attract new recruits. All you need to do is choose from the hopefuls who submit their enlistment papers. By completing categories in your challenge log, you will occasionally attract new recruits to your squadron. Challenge log. You can decide which recruits you wish to add to your squadron after visiting the barracks and reading enlistment paper. Okay. You can also check if recruits are available by opening the Timers interface located under Duty in the main menu. If recruits are available. Okay. Visit the barracks and read the enlistment papers to decide which recruit you wish to add to your squadron. Right. Challenge log. Please. And with ratings possible. Okay, so there's more incentives to do these. Complete 5 levy quests with different levy plates. I'm not even altogether sure what that means. Complete 20 levy quests. Oh wait, I have to do these in a session? Is that what they're saying?
Maybe.
Right, complete all levy quests with different levy plates. Oh, these are just the ones I turned in right now. Which means it resets a time limit that remaining. Oh, okay. That is pretty crazy. And altogether not really how I'm playing this. Huh, Allied Society. Page 5, page 15. Or 22.
Also, you reached the 2-hour mark.
Okay. So that's why they keep on doing that. Yeah, like this is absolutely not how I'm playing this game at all. So really, I can't imagine it go that far. Okay. Enlistment papers. No new enlistment papers are currently. Okay. It's like duty character. Companion general inventory character. Complete. Okay. Oh, novice sneaking rush. I think it was in. What time was here? Yeah, that's something else. Oh, okay. That's what that is. Find her. What was recommendations? I could never figure out what that one was. Okay. But I wonder what I would yet have them do.
Ah.
Oh. Right. Ooh. Well, these are 5 levy quests. That is something. But they do a whole lot more in the way of like other things. Like community quests. Now that was a new one. We have 3 recruits, but we need to enlist at least 1 more member before we can call for the squadron. Let's get these barracks filled, Commander. Your own deeds as an adventurer should prove to attract new recruits. All you need to do is choose from the hopefuls who submit their enlistment. By completing categories in your challenge log, you will occasionally attract new recruits to your... Okay. So they want more done in a session.
Ah.
I guess so. Right. Please support us how far they go. Journal, find your collection. Okay. Oh, they said it was this easy guide somewhere, but I forgot exactly. Party members, party finder. Okay. Outspeed. Oops. Oh, whatever. Anyway. Fetching duty. Oh, there was something under duty they wanted me to look into, but I think I forgot it, kind of missed with that. Oops. I mean, I guess so. I guess they really want me to go ahead and find more that. Gosh, I know that's not it. Plus, I know that's not it. Or it's not it to find a journal key item. What's a duty finder? What's other PvP? Nah, it's probably none from here. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and leave it. See where that takes us later. Okay. So I guess what I'll try is probably, yeah, doing all these quests off camera, and then I'll turn them next time, and that may yet help me find somebody.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. Okay, well that was a new one on me. I was expecting something like that. I suppose if I were to find somebody else to recruit, then likely that would probably I should allow the next stage, which I have 4 members. Then they'll let me know what they could even do. Yeah. I guess while we're up here, I might as well go on this. Over to this one. Dude. Oh. Let's see, what else was there? I don't know. I guess probably, I don't know. As controversial as I tend to be, it feels, and to carry on in that stead, I think, what we should. I keep on hearing things like scam tossed around all over the place when talking about the prices for Nintendo products, but I know. I keep on calling it a scam, but I'm pretty sure they're upfront about what they.
Yeah.
I think they're being honest about what they want. We call that like ridiculous, but there's no a mockery, the disgrace, whatever this and that. I wouldn't call it a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if they were purposely lying about what the Switch 2 can do, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, especially for a game like Mario Kart, you could be playing that for thousands and thousands of hours throughout the entire life of the system.
Essentially,
so
yeah.
I think it's a fair price.
I
And
guess.
also,
I do
Nintendo
like
games tend not to be broken.
Before, well, no, I think it's interesting the idea you had before, the idea of like, what was it? Like it scales, like the price scales up depending on how much you play. Oh.
Well, that'd be too crazy. So I think it's a fair, yeah. Such as,
are you sure?
I think there's something like EA tried to have a thing where they mentioned missing the old days of arcade machines where you kept putting more money in. So they of course want stuff like that where you keep putting more money in. Nintendo games tend to not be broken, and they tend to have a lot of gameplay hours you could have for them. Having said that, I also generally don't buy games at full price if I could help it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember when it was last. Oh, actually, I think the only games I specifically get pre-ordered were the Etrian Odyssey games.
Oh, right.
But they haven't made one of those in a long time.
Yeah. They're too busy doing other things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Otherwise, I try to get games on discount.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now they're going to clip that out of context, and then we'll get a whole lot of viewers.
I feel like it might work. But if a game starts completely and utterly free, but then you pay longer and play it, no, well, actually, then I guess that would encourage them to just make it, blow up the entire, or stretch out, or pad out the runtime of the game.
Oh yeah.
I guess it probably have to depend on the game.
This next Mario Kart game will be the first game to have a stamina system.
I don't know.
That would be crazy.
Right.
You have to make regular stops in motels and such along the road, just so you can sleep off your time and rebuild your stamina.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I feel like Nintendo probably or it's not in the right, but they do have the right to set their prices. And everybody else has the right to not buy them. To not buy them at all. So yeah. I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen. I don't think there was anything terribly interesting that really grabbed my attention. I feel like, yeah, because I really wanted something is a Star Fox game that actually focuses on fun for a change. And if that
Instead
means,
of the message, or what?
no, I mean instead of being a tech demo.
Oh, right.
You know, made to, I don't know, sell hardware. You know, and if that means like what was it? And if that means not starting the story over again and taking controls that are more or less industry standard, then so be it. None of this gimmicky garbage. So, let's see. I guess it's basically where we're gonna go ahead and leave it now. There's all this stuff happening with like, what should I call? What was this thing? Company recruits. Actually, is that what that is? Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I'll have to look into it. And probably read up it off camera just to make sure I got what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but I guess I'll probably be carried over into, for next time, I think. Like maybe that's what this is why it's connected to that whole bounty thing on the side wall anyway. It's worth a shot anyway. But yeah, the game thinks I'm playing too little at a time, and so luckily wants to encourage me to do more things. And I'm not sure how successful they'll be at it. I guess we'll see. The next time I'll be turning all of these levy quests in, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so maybe we'll see how that works out in the next session. That'll be next week around the same time, probably. For this time around, for now though, I guess you could look forward to. Well, I think I'm ready to continue and finish and try and finish off, or looking to finish off this like Overcooked game, this party club. I think it's helpful in that I guess if you really wanted to be hardcore, you could do like the highest levels. We're not, and I don't think we really much care to be a completionist about it. But I am eager to get to the end. And I can only hope that even if we have to do the lowest level of difficulty for every stage, that we could do it and make steady progress. In which case, this is basically a series, but I suppose not really a numbered series.
Okay.
At least that's what I'm thinking about. What was it? Is it possible for a gacha to give us what Star Fox should be? I don't know, maybe. I guess hopefully somebody gives it a go beyond just a rail shooter. I think there's potential there beyond just a rail shooter. Anyway, so yeah, I think that'll be it. Thank you guys very much for watching. We hope to see you again very soon. And until we do, we hope you have a good one. So goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.